spectacular ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up to the setting. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a team ready to put on a show, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week. David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today.
The penalties, because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that.
With a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. They're trying to get to him. Still on his feet at the 45. He got loose. Oh!
He is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space. Hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one.
Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game.
First without scoring. To the air, it's O'Neal. Got it! Couldn't. Goal as they look for the first score of the day. Finds his big tight end. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense has its first opportunity of the day. Will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver, nice job of it.
And this will, they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. Makes the grab, and they explode. They keep attacking through the air. Finds his target down the middle.
Running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They bring him no answer so far. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's McGee. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Brings up second down.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
Play action pass success has a big play.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Firing to the right, complete. And sure. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. 5. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. Really nice. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
Like that, that is just a gut punch.
He'll take a shot. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes, line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now the play fake. And he, on 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete will wrap up the first quarter. Now they'll leave it with him. They finally make to throw. It's O'Neal. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there.
Opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you this is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Good motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They're up by 7 over Maryland. Just another week of college football where we've come.
His throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that you're...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, you can... He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but not before. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Using the quick game. And they'll throw it on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's in.
Made sure he put that football in the stands.
The sure hands, it's Bush. Still running at the 40. Big gain.
Last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly.
Oh, picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
How about that? They knew this defense was good.
With the INT.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. This time it's... Leaves it with the running back. Just a... They go to the ground. And he has a solid... They'll try to get it through the air. They're bringing heat. It's complete to the left. He's motion. To the air on 1st down. Looking left. Got him and nobody's close. To get it in gear. 1st and 10. Going for 6. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to...
Quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on.
Basically meet the challenge.
He'll take it himself. And he'll get it up on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy.
Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. He looks that one in nicely.
And the man, find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
He's there.
They were ready for it. Came to him. He tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 28 after that last incompletion. Wide open downfield. And he's got a touchdown.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Taking some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
The momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, I got to score points.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Snag! On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him just 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that's to give it a try. And the holder, the fake, and a little shuffle. And they thought they could pull. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls. Marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a...
We'll try to put together a drive. Makes his connection. And they'll stop him just. He'll pull it on the read. And it's loose. He's got the ball.
Hands on the ball. He knows this defense is trying to rip it out. They're trying to get ahead on the football. He's lucky that...
The give to the tailback. Just sort of a... On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Well, this on the recruiting trail, they have got some dudes up front. Out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offense at all times.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Past the 45. And chunk play. This guy sure doesn't like anybody on the other side. He's tackling everybody.
And that's the kind of defender I want. The guy all over the field.
And this guy's good week in, week out, right? But in this game, he just seems like he's more dialed in, and he's playing at
a good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation of the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that.
from your O-line. I say go for it every time.
Got his man on the right. They make this. They'll give it to the back. He's all the way down.
Tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space.
And he's got a touchdown. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalries.
State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football match.
Here in the 3rd. Off play action. Lofts one deep down the right side. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Not all DBs.
Snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. And his first and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's right up. Quarterback keeps it. They convert on 3rd down.
Ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive afterburners coming. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass, try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
Offense will go back to work. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Second down play. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quick. Shotgun snap on third down. Quickly complete. And how about that catching the chains? It's complete to the right. They pick up half. Power football with the run. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. First down to start. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that is on second down. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense, Torrey. Looking to throw for it. 2nd and 7. Got his man quickly. They make the stop now from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. The 40. Past the 30. The 10. Finds the finish line for the touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now.
They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
First down. They'll throw it on first down. Finds the tight end.
Past the sticks. This defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Nice pitching. The aerial assault continues. They're working that left side. He's going to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Able to get jump.
What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take us.
Nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
We've seen throughout the course best in the country, but what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is in. He's looking downfield to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion.
Lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Little touch pass to the receiver. Inside the 45. And he's running in the open. All the way in for the touchdown. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day.
College football, this one is close. They're up by 4 over Marshall. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys.
They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business.
Activity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Back, open and do it in a hurry. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He's looking to move it through the air. And he was hit. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And, man, is that just indictment of the found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next.
They have on 3rd and long from the 28. Couldn't find a man. The give to the back. At the 45 on his way. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Caught. They make the stop, but not to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, there's
Big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Kept it on the ground. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll get him stopped just. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. The pickup, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's going up top here late in the game. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
It really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry.